So I want to start off by saying that in typical Amazon fashion, Amazon has two uses for the acronym DSP. There's Amazon's demand-side platform and Amazon delivery service provider. They're very different, and if you're looking for Amazon delivery service provider tips, this video is not for you. We're discussing Amazon's demand-side platform, which is Amazon's programmatic marketing tool to serve display advertising on and off Amazon. So today we're going to cover the basics, essentially what it is, literally, who it's for, how it works. I'll dive into some of the acronyms and what you've probably been seeing in other places and how to assess if this is the right fit for you. So just to start, at the most basic level, Amazon DSP is display advertising. So that includes both static and video. These ads can serve in a number of sizes and locations, both on and off Amazon. When people typically get started, they run static display. If you're selling products on Amazon, there are creatives that will pull your product detail page images into the ads, and we serve these in a number of sizes on Amazon. To understand what it is at its most basic level, Amazon DSP is the other side of the advertising coin outside of Amazon PPC. So while Amazon PPC is query-based, Amazon DSP is audience-based, and it's based around browsing and purchase behavior, either in real time or historically per person. So essentially, you can create audiences based on the way that people interact with Amazon. So the most simple way that people use it is if somebody's viewed your product, you can set whatever amount of days that you want. If they viewed your product but did not purchase your product, you can serve them display ads to reinforce your product and show them the product again to try to improve your conversion rates. So Amazon DSP retargeting is the most basic way that you can use it. Ultimately, the benefit of Amazon DSP is you can create audiences based on any product on Amazon and any way that people interact with that product. Another thing worth noting is that Amazon DSP is charged on a CPM basis. CPM stands for cost per mile, and all that means is you're charged based on 1,000 impressions versus every time somebody clicks on your ad. So who is Amazon DSP for? Amazon DSP is ultimately for brands that are or are not selling on Amazon. We're going to focus today for brands that are selling on Amazon. We'll probably touch on brands that aren't selling on Amazon in another video. When is it time to roll out Amazon DSP? Typically, once you've been running PPC advertising, you're looking for ways to expand your targeting and increase your overall traffic to your pages beyond what PPC is capable of. Typically, the things that we look for to determine if a brand is ready to run DSP, you're already running PPC and you have at least one product that has 100 reviews. We usually operate DSP at around 25% of PPC spend, so until you have sufficient PPC spend, it's probably not time yet to experiment with Amazon DSP. So how do you get started in Amazon DSP? The first thing to remember is that you can't just sign up for a DSP seat and access it through Seller Central the same way you can PPC. It's a little bit more complicated. So if you're a brand that's currently selling on Amazon, you have a Seller Central account, the easiest way to launch Amazon DSP advertising is to find an agency. Typically, if you want to run DSP through Amazon, they have a minimum of around $30,000 to $50,000 in advertising spend. But if you find an agency to partner with, you can start with as little as $5,000 a month. So how does Amazon DSP targeting work? So as opposed to PPC, which is query focused, Amazon DSP is audience focused. Amazon has something like 15,000 pre-created audiences that you can access through the platform, but the main way that we like to use it is through creating custom audiences. You can take an ASIN, create an audience based on views, purchases, searches, similar product views, subscribe and save, with a custom look back window and target those people that have viewed or purchased any product of your choosing. The simplest way to do it, you use your own products, you target views, you negate purchases, which is incredibly important and unique to the DSP, and you serve people ads that have been viewing your products but have not purchased them. Beyond that, you can target competitor views, competitor purchases, competitor subscribe and saves. You can target purchases for one product and serve them your other product to cross-sell and increase the LTV of your customers. There are a lot of ways that you can use it. You can get incredibly creative. So the other way outside of audience targeting that we can utilize the DSP is through contextual targeting. While audience-based targeting is historical, meaning we look at people that have viewed a product historically at a custom look-back window, contextual targeting targets product detail pages and browsing behavior in real time. We can target categories, specific products, or related products, meaning products that are commonly viewed and purchased alongside a product of your choosing. So a couple ways that we can use audience targeting to find our ideal customer. Number one, retargeting. We use our own ASINs, we create custom audiences with a custom look back window, and we can serve ads to these people for 14, 30 days, whatever amount it typically takes your customers to decide if they want your product or not. So what's the simplest way to use Amazon DSP audience targeting? Retargeting essentially means that we use our own ASINs, we set custom look-back windows for people that have viewed but did not purchase our own products. Competitor targeting also means we can use our competitors' ASINs target people that ideally viewed but didn't purchase their products and show them our product instead. We can also target our competitors' products in real time. We can target our own products. We can cross-sell the purchase of one product to another product if you have a broad ASIN portfolio. At the end of the day, DSP is really whatever you make it. So Amazon DSP is display advertising that can serve both on and off Amazon. Here are a few examples of where these ads can show. An easy way to utilize DSP is to run responsive e-commerce ads. All you need is an ASIN. Responsive e-commerce ads in Amazon DSP can format to 18 different sizes, and they adapt in size both on and off Amazon to show in a variety of placements. Additionally, through Amazon DSP, we can buy inventory for video placements. Amazon DSP taps into video. You can run ads on streaming TV, online video. We'll touch on this in another video, but there are a million different video placements that Amazon DSP can utilize. So the best way to get started with the Amazon DSP is to find an agency. Amazon typically has a very high minimum ad spend if you want to run managed service, and it's not super easy to get your own seat. Amazon DSP is actually not connected directly to Seller Central at all, so it's not as easy as getting started as Amazon PPC. So who's Amazon DSP for? Amazon DSP can actually be utilized both by people who sell on Amazon and people who don't, but that's a conversation for another time. Today we're focusing on brands that sell on Amazon. Whether you sell one product or 200 products, Amazon DSP could potentially be for you. It's all about the targeting strategy that you utilize for those products. Typically speaking, we recommend that you have a PPC strategy that's relatively dialed in. We usually run Amazon DSP at about 20 to 25% of PPC spend. So you want to be spending a relatively significant amount on PPC. You want to be sure that the traffic you're driving to those PPC pages is relevant before you retarget it using Amazon DSP, or you won't see much success. The other thing that's important to consider is your review count. We don't usually recommend running Amazon DSP for any products that have sub 100 reviews. There are exceptions to this, but that's usually the lower benchmark of when we'll see success. The closer you can get to 1,000 reviews, the better off. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to click the link in the bio. I think it's down there. And you can schedule a consultation with me directly, and I'm happy to answer any of your questions. See you next time.